Hey guys, how's it going? It's Power Gaming 8590 here. Today we're going to be taking a look at a newly released mod called Fallout 76 VATS F4 SE Edition by Artemis. So what this mod does is it faithfully recreates Fallout 76's VATS system for Fallout 4. So no longer do you pause when you go into VATS or have the time slow down to select your target. It just happens in real time and you just pull the trigger, and according to the mod page, everything works. It doesn't queue any actions, nothing like that. So we are going to start here in Sanctuary, because I do have a couple of bugs here we can take out and see how well this works. So, whoa. Okay, that was interesting. Oh, maybe it's because I have such a low agility. Here, let's crank that up to 10 and see what happens. Okay, so that chews up a lot of agility. Holy crap. I was not expecting that. Alright, well, let's make our way over to the second house to clear out those bugs, and we'll go test it on some bigger enemies and see what it does that aren't flying. But if you do enjoy Fallout 4 modding videos, do be sure to leave a like, comment, or subscribe. I do appreciate the support. Alright, so we took that one out. Okay, so it automatically kicks you out when you run out of AP. Is that really it? Okay. So that seems very short. That's action points. Drain. Don't care about that. Yeah, I'm not really seeing anything else that's gonna buff. So let's go find somewhere else to go. Oops. There we go. Now we have some map markers to test out. I guess we could go test this out at Wildwood. Why not? I mean, there's enemies there. And I do believe I was told in a comment that there are some gunners nearby too. Okay, never mind. The ferals are not here. Okay, and it doesn't seem to lock on to people that are really far away. Oh, every time you hit, it drains AP as well. That's interesting. Okay. So you can't just run around spamming it to try and find enemies. Well, let's head over. There should be the junkyard over here with some mole rats we can take a look at. See how it handles enemies on the ground. Because it really seemed like it pointed the weapon way up in the sky whenever you were locking on to those bloat flies. Maybe not. Maybe I'm just so used to looking down. What are you shooting at? Yeah, I have no clue what he is going after. Alright, well, we're going to leave him behind there. And we are going to run up. And I guess we'll clear out the drive-in. Okay, he took him out in like one shot, so I can't test on them. I'm about to give myself a bunch of quantums. Alright, getting a lot of words are hard. Getting a lot of objects popping in. Okay, so it doesn't track the enemy. It puts you on default. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna go ahead. Okay, that was way too many quantums. Now we're way over encumbered. Well, I guess we'll drop A whole bunch of these. I didn't mean that. Take that, all of that. Can I get any more carry weight? There we go. So I can take that. We are still way, way over. Okay. Probably should have figured this out ahead of time. So we're going to drop a bunch of quantums. There we go. All right. Whoa, okay. So yeah, it tracks, kind of. I want to kind of test and see. Let me put that on a hotkey real quick. Go. Let's take a drink. Okay, so it doesn't track the best. Like, if they get really close, you're shooting at the sky, basically, is what I'm noticing. Now, let's make our way on over. Should be some raiders at Corvega. We'll test it out on some raiders there. Then I'll give some final thoughts on it. And that'll be where we're at. Alright, let's go ahead. We'll drink another ice-cold Nuka-Cola Quantum. Yeah, it seems like we only get 3 shots with the handmade. That doesn't seem like very much. Do we get more with the 10mm? Okay, so the entire time you're in VATS, it doesn't let you regen your AP. So it does look like the caliber of weapon you're using. 1, 2, 3, 4. It only took 4 shots to take him out. Alright, I wanna find somebody beefy enough I can try and dump this into. 1, 2, 3. Of course it one-shots the guy. Alright, back to popping another quantum. That's why I gave myself a whole bunch. Alright. There. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't think I was quite at full get-go. Back to more quantums. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6, 7. Okay, so caliber of weapon definitely affects it. That's neat. It seems to do a pretty good job. I didn't hit them. Okay, y'all are way too far away. Alright. There we go. Oh, that's... ouch. Well, that's really about all there is to cover on this. With this being a VATS overhaul. It, for the most part, seems to work really well, so I guess we'll go to final review already. It's going to be a shorter one here today. So, it seems to work well. If you want the 76 style of VATS for your character to use instead of the slow down time, click a whole bunch on the limb and then it takes over and shoots. This one will do that for you, and it works really well. There are a couple of weird bugs, like how it doesn't point your gun at the enemy if they get close. It locks your gun into straight in front of you, and it doesn't track quite right. That is a little off-putting. because it'll be targeting enemies you're not even looking at because they're at your toe. So I'm not sure if there's a way for them to fix that, but other than that, it seems to work really well. Seems to work very, very well. So yeah, overall, I'd say if this is something you are interested in, to go ahead and give it a download and endorse. Anywho, that's going to be it for here for today, folks. So if you did enjoy the video, do feel free to leave a like, comment, or subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.